Are you looking for a furry friend who's a bit more couch enthusiast than marathon runner? Well, you've clicked on the right video. We're counting down the top 10 sleepiest dog breeds on the planet. But this isn't just a list of cute, lazy pups. We're digging into the surprising science, from their DNA to the actual shape of their skulls, that hardwires these dogs for epic naps. Stick around and see if you can guess which sleepyhead will take the #1 spot. Let's be real, not everyone wants a dog that needs 3 intense hikes a day. Some of us are looking for a professional napper, a world-class cuddler, a true champion of chill. And today, we're celebrating those dogs. But we're going way beyond just listing off sleepy breeds. We'll explore the fascinating science behind all that slumber. We'll look at how a dog's original job, its size, and even the bone structure of its face can create the ultimate sleepy companion. From giant breeds, who need to save up every ounce of energy, to tiny lapdogs, literally bred for a life of leisure. The reasons for their laziness are baked right into their biology. So get comfy, maybe grab a blanket, and let's start our countdown of the sleepiest dog breeds.
Number 10. The Chow Chow. Kicking off our list is the majestic and famously dignified Chow Chow. With that incredible lion-like mane and royal attitude, these dogs seem like they've just stepped out of an ancient palace. They aren't known for being super playful or begging for exercise. Instead, they often prefer to just stand, watch, or lounge around peacefully. A Chow Chow is perfectly happy with a couple of short, leisurely walks a day before getting back to its favorite napping spot. So, why are they so low energy? It really comes down to their history. The Chow Chow is one of the oldest breeds, originally used to guard ancient Chinese temples. That job didn't require running for miles. It required patience, stillness, and short bursts of energy only when absolutely needed. They were bred to conserve their strength, a trait that today translates into long hours of quiet observation and, you guessed it, sleep. They can easily snooze for 12 to 14 hours a day, embodying a calm, watchful energy that's been in their DNA for centuries.
Number 9. The Saint Bernard. Next up, the gentle giant itself, the Saint Bernard. Famous for rescuing travelers in the snowy Alps. You might think they're tireless heroes, and while their bravery is legendary, their modern-day relatives are more likely to be found conquering a comfy dog bed than a mountain pass. Owners often joke that their saints are just mat dogs because of their profound dedication to lounging. An adult Saint Bernard can easily sleep for 12 to 14 hours, and puppies might even hit 18 to 20 hours. The science behind this is pretty simple. It's about energy conservation. Moving a massive body that can weigh up to 180 pounds takes a huge amount of energy. Every single step burns more calories for a Saint Bernard than for a smaller dog. To recover, their bodies are hardwired to seek out long periods of rest. Their sleep isn't laziness. It's a biological necessity. Number 8. The Shih Tzu. Coming in at number 8 is the absolutely charming Shih Tzu. Its name means little lion. But these dogs are much more lapcat than predator. They were bred for one main reason: to be the perfect companion for Chinese royalty. For centuries, their job description was basically to be carried, pampered, and adored inside palace walls. They didn't hunt, herd, or guard. They just had to be calm, affectionate, and perfectly happy with a very sedentary lifestyle. That history is written directly into their DNA today. Shih Tzus have incredibly low exercise needs and are happiest when they're lounging near their favorite person. A short walk or a bit of indoor playtime is plenty for them. Sleeping for up to 14 to 16 hours a day is totally normal for this breed. Their sleepiness isn't a fluke. It's the result of generations of careful breeding for a life of luxurious leisure.
Number 7. The Pekingese. Right on the heels of the Shih Tzu is another icon from Imperial China, the Pekingese. These little dogs are the definition of a lapdog, with a royal confidence that's way bigger than their tiny frame. Just like the Shih Tzu, they were bred to be treasured companions for emperors, living a life of indoor luxury. Their exercise needs are tiny, and they're far more likely to demand a spot on your lap than a run in the park. Now, the science behind their sleepiness has 2 parts. First, just like we've seen, their genetics play a huge role, but there's another key factor: they're adorable. Short-faced, the Pekingese is a brachycephalic breed, which means they have that cute, flattened skull. Unfortunately, this can cause some breathing challenges, making intense exercise difficult. This physical limitation naturally leads to a lower energy lifestyle, making them happy to snooze for 12 to 14 hours a day. Number 6. The French Bulldog. One of the most popular dogs on the planet, the French Bulldog, snorts its way into our number 6 spot. People adore Frenchies for their playful, battered charm, but while they do love short bursts of play, they are famous for their epic naps, often with a whole soundtrack of snores. An adult Frenchie will typically sleep between 12 and 14 hours a day, with puppies and seniors needing even more. The scientific reason is directly linked to their most famous feature, that flat face. French Bulldogs are a prime example of a brachycephalic breed, and this can lead to something called brachycephalic obstructive airway syndrome, or BOAS. This means their airways can be partially obstructed, so just breathing takes more effort, and heavy exercise can be risky. This often contributes to sleep apnea, where their breathing stops and starts, messing up their nighttime sleep and making them extra sleepy during the day. Their snoring isn't just a cute quirk. It's a sign of a biological challenge that makes rest a top priority. We're about to crack the top 5 laziest legends. The absolute sleepiest dogs are still to come. So if you're enjoying this deep dive into the science of snoozing, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more fascinating dog content.
Number 5. The Mastiff. Cracking our top 5 is the colossal and calm Mastiff. These are truly massive dogs with a gentle, dignified soul. Originally bred as powerful guard dogs, their job wasn't to patrol constantly, but to be a huge, stationary deterrent. They had to save their energy for those rare moments when they actually had to defend their home. That ancient job shaped the chill dog we know today. The science here, once again, is tied to their enormous size. A Mastiff can weigh over 200 pounds, and for a body this big, just existing is a workout. They need a ton of rest often, sleeping 12 to 18 hours a day, just to recover and maintain that massive frame. Their low-energy nature is a brilliant evolutionary strategy. Be big, stay calm, and save your power for when it really counts. For the modern Mastiff, that means being an unmatched pro at holding down the living room rug.
Number 4. The Great Dane, often called the Apollo of dogs. The Great Dane glides into our number 4 spot. Despite being incredibly tall, Great Danes are famous for being gentle, sweet, and surprisingly low energy. They often seem to have no idea how big they are, trying to curl up in laps they outgrew months ago. While they do enjoy a good daily walk, at the end of the day, they are total couch potatoes. Like the other giants on our list, the science is all about energy economics. It takes a tremendous amount of fuel to move those long legs and that huge body. To power this biological machine and recover properly, they need a lot of sleep, often clocking 12 to 16 hours a day. Think of it like a huge truck having worse gas mileage. Every movement costs more, so you need to spend more time at the refueling station in this case, the dog bed. Number 3. The Pug. Taking the bronze medal for sleepiness is the charming and hilarious Pug. Pugs are famous for their wrinkly faces and a snorting soundtrack that follows them everywhere. They live to eat, sleep, and be adored, and they are experts at all three. A pug's idea of a perfect day includes very little walking, and a whole lot of snuggling, with long, deep naps in between. Adult pugs sleep about 14 hours a day. The science behind the pug's extreme sleepiness is a masterclass in brachycephaly. They are one of the most extreme examples of a flat-faced breed, which causes major breathing challenges. That condition, BOAS, is very common in pugs, making them intolerant to exercise and heat. It also messes with their sleep quality, often leading to sleep apnea. They wake up a lot during the night, so they have to sleep more during the day to make up for it. In fact, some pugs will even sleep sitting up, propping their chin on something to keep their airways open. Number 2, the Basset Hound. Our silver medalist is the droopy-eyed, long-eared, and undeniably lazy Basset Hound. These dogs were bred for endurance, but at a very, very slow pace. As scent hounds, their job was to follow a trail steadily for hours, not to sprint. This has created a breed with a famously low-key and calm personality. They are perfectly happy to spend most of their day snoozing, often with their long ears draped dramatically across the floor. An adult Basset can sleep anywhere from 13 to 18 hours a day. The reason for their sleepiness is in their build and metabolism. Basset Hounds have a low, heavy-boned frame with short, stout legs. It's not easy moving that body around, which encourages a relaxed pace and tons of rest. They simply don't have the high-strung energy of other hounds. It's not uncommon for a Basset Hound to sleep well over 16 hours a day, making them one of the most prolific sleepers in the dog world. Number 1, the English Bulldog. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The undisputed heavyweight champion of sleep, the dog that takes the number 1 spot on our list, is the English Bulldog. With their stocky build, wrinkled brow, and famous underbite, Bulldogs are the poster children for the low-energy lifestyle. They would almost always rather snore on the sofa than go for a walk. The English Bulldog is the perfect storm of sleepy science. First, they are extremely brachycephalic, with a very short snout and wide head that leads to significant breathing issues. Like the pug, their breathing is often labored, making activity tough and deep sleep a constant goal. Second, their massive low-slung body just isn't built for running. It takes a lot of effort to get moving, which encourages a sedentary life. These factors combined mean that an English Bulldog can easily sleep 18 hours a day, or sometimes even more. Their extreme sleepiness is a direct result of the physical traits that humans have bred them for over generations. So, we've crowned the English Bulldog as our sleepest pup. But what if I told you that one of the fastest dogs on the planet is also one of the laziest? Meet the Greyhound, the 45-mile-per-hour couch potato. It sounds impossible, right? These are elite athletes. But that's the secret. They're sprinters, not marathon runners. Their entire body is built for explosive, short-term effort. After a quick sprint, their bodies need long periods of deep, restorative sleep to recover. In fact, retired racing greyhounds are famous for being incredibly low-maintenance pets, who will happily sleep for 16 to 18 hours a day. They work hard, sleep hard. Biology makes them one of the most unexpectedly lazy and wonderful companions you could ever find. So there you have it, from the giant Great Dane to the flat-faced Bulldog. The reasons a dog is sleepy are as fascinating as they are diverse. It's clearly not just about being lazy. It's a complex mix of genetics, history, body size, and even the shape of their skull. Breeds bred for guarding conserve energy with stillness, while giant breeds have to rest to recover from just moving their huge bodies. And for our flat-faced friends, those adorable looks come with a biological price that makes rest a full-time job. Understanding the science behind your dog's sleep is key to giving them the right balance of activity, care, and of course, plenty of comfy spots for those essential naps. Did your dog make the list? Or did our #1 sleepyhead surprise you? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing about your own professional nappers at home. And if you enjoyed this look at doggy drowsiness, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content celebrating our amazing canine companions. Thanks for watching, and sweet dreams to all the sleepy pups out there.